Hello and welcome to Eric's Piano School. I'm Eric and we are going to be doing a piano tutorial on Faber Lesson 1, Flute of the Andes. This is page 32. So I'm going to start off by doing a demonstration and then we will go over it together. So, sunrise, sunset, someone's playing a flute from the mountains. Someone's playing a flute. Can you hear the little wooden flute play? Sunrise, sunset, someone's playing a flute, a flute, a flute. Alrighty, so pardon my congestion and my singing. But anyway, so we're going to dive in, and so we need to start out by finding out where we put our hands for this piece. And so maybe that first note is a little unfamiliar. It's in the top space of the bass clef, but if you can always remember that the top line is A is the top line, then just a step down from there is a G. And we're supposed to put our finger 4 there. That's our ring finger, always counting from the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that means that our thumb is on middle C, so a fairly familiar position. Then in our right hand, we can see that that's on the second line, and that is the line that the treble clef wraps around, the G line. So our thumb is on G. Alrighty, so now it's really important. We're at this kind of very moderate speed, and we so we start off on our G and we go G, C, C, G. Also important to be thinking about half note, half note, half note, half note. Then when we switch to our right hand, it's walk, 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 rest, walk, hold. Very nice. So we'll play that whole line a little bit slowly. 1, 2, ready, play. Sunrise, sunset, someone's playing a flute. Now, really important to notice, we have a repeat, so that means we're going to do this whole line again. That's why there's 2 lyrics. From the mountains is the second time that we play through it. And also paying attention to the dynamics. So we have, at the very beginning, we have a mezzo piano, so we're thinking that's kind of medium soft. And then all of a sudden, in measure 3 and 4, we change to medium loud. Someone's playing a flute. So it's almost like they're talking to each other. Left hand talks to the right hand, and then the right hand responds a little bit louder. So then when we get onto the second line, we start in our right hand finger 4, C down to G2, G2 left hand, C2, C, C, G, G, step up to A, G. And one also important thing to keep in mind is we are in the section where we're learning about fourths. So there's a lot of fourths in this song. So a fourth is where you play 1 note and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's how many notes there are in between. Not 4 notes in between, but we step up 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can find that interval of a fourth. And so that's what we see in that second line. Now, when we get to measure 9, we can see the sunrise, sunset. Very similar. Someone's playing a flute. Now in the final line, though, we play the flute, flute, flute. Now, first thing, we have to figure out what this symbol means, the 8VA in red, and we can see at the top of the page that's an octave sign. So wherever those notes tell us to go exactly, then we just shift up an octave from there when we see the 8VA sign. So we find the GC, GC, then we go up to the high GC. Now, it's also important to notice what are the dynamics in the final line. So we were at mezzo forte from the someone's playing. So we're at mezzo forte the first time, a flute. Then the second time, a little softer, mezzo piano, a flute. And then the third time up an octave, even softer at a piano, a flute. So if we go through that whole song really slowly, I'm going to be counting and singing along with you. So I'll count us in. We're going to do the repeat all the way through. So 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 1, 2, C2, G2. Someone's playing, rest, a flute from mountains. G, G, C, C, rest. G, C, C, G, G, C, 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 G, G, A, G, G, C, C, G, 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 C, C, rest. G, C, 2, rest. G, C, 2, rest. G, C. So hopefully that was enough to get you going with this song. Feel free to leave any questions in the comments. Alrighty, happy practicing. Remember, take it nice and slow and steady. Bye-bye.